What's up, everybody? I know you're excited to see what Nyched is going to look and feel like, and that's what this video is about. So let's hop in and take a look at the tour. My name's Ryan. I created Nyched, and I'm so excited that you're here to check things out. Whenever you first log in, you're going to see your feed. Probably looks pretty familiar compared to other types of platforms that are out there and other things you've seen on the internet, but there's posts on the feed from whoever you've seen. You can like a post. You can go and you can comment on a post. This obviously doesn't have any comments right now, but you can say something like, wow, that's awesome. And send the comment, and there we go. You can reply to comments then as well. The other thing that's unique about this is once you follow niches, you're able to see exactly what you follow. You can limit the feed to see just that topic. So this initial tab is everything you're following. It's a accumulation of everything you're following together, whether that be niches, users, or brands, and anything else that you might be able to follow in the future. We're always going to be expanding types of things that you can look at. Now, here is specifics. Now, politics. Maybe you're not into politics. That's great. You can block politics. I happen to enjoy keeping up with that type of thing. But whatever you have, whenever you go to that tab, that brings you to the feed of all those posts, and it's in chronological order. Now, the only other portion as well of the feed that's important is if you just want to go and see everything, the most up-to-date posts in chronological order, that's where you go to the Explore tab. So this is everything that's on Nyched. That's going to be changing most rapidly because people are going to be posting and people are going to be loving it. And we're going to make this an awesome thing. Now, the next thing to talk about is how do you navigate? I wanted to make it super simple for people to get around. Now, this isn't world changing, but there's a typical menu right here, and we're going to go through this. But the menu up at the top right-hand corner where most people expect it to be. The other thing I added, though, that I wanted to make simple is when you're holding your phone with one hand, that's a hard thing for me to do, to stretch my thumb up there. I have to go two-handed. So I provided a secondary menu down here on the bottom right-hand corner that has everything that the standard menu has. So you can hopefully be able to use it more easily from one hand. Let's pop out of the menu real quick and check out where you would find notifications. So there's three ways to get to notifications. The two menus, the sections that I showed you already, and then also the button up at the top, the bell that's up at the top of the header here. So this would obviously show you all of your notifications. Right now, I have a dummy notification in here, but I'll show you how to customize those then as well a little later on. Next thing to talk about after notifications is going to be Stardust. So Stardust is the way you access it is, again, you can access it through either menu. So you can see Stardust is here, takes you to the same section as clicking in the top of the header there. This shows you exactly how much Stardust you have at the current time. It gives you a chronological order of what you've earned or what you've spent. So you can see here when I made that comment a few minutes ago, it deducted the right amount of Stardust for that. If you want more Stardust, what you do is you post quality things so that people like it and comment on it. If you're getting low, though, there's always going to be ways that you can get more immediately. So the way that I've built in right now is here you can share on Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit at the moment. And this may change and expand. It probably will as time goes on. But once a day, you're able to share, and each one of these shares gets you one Stardust. Now, this is important. I'm invested in this, right? This is my idea. Obviously, I love it. I hope you love it too. But if you like this, if you want to see this succeed, I need your help. I can't just be the guy sharing it. If it's me by myself, that's not much of a platform. So I need you to hop in, get involved, and use this. I put it in there so that you would be rewarded for sharing on social media, not just so I hope you do it and you don't get anything from it. My hope is to reward you along the process because I want you to be involved in this with me, growing this platform and making it into something amazing. All right. After Stardust, we'll hop in to search. This is pretty straightforward searches. If I search for myself, I pop up. Any Ryans would pop up here. The other thing we can do is we can do outdoors. So if I go do outdoors, you've obviously got all the outdoor niches. Right now too, if there's a brand you're looking for. So here's my favorite cigar brand, Perdomo, that's in there. And this is all generated through user interaction. This isn't necessarily stock information in here. The niches are, but everything else is coming up based on what's out there to see and to find on what you search on. Okay. Next, let me show you how you post. So, pretty familiar again type of thing. You would come down to the lower right-hand menu, you'd go to post, and it brings up the post window here. Now, two things. Obviously, kind of self-explanatory. A post has to have at least a photo or text, one or the other. You can have both. And it also has to have at least one niche. So that's going to be a unique thing about Nyched. You're required to put the interest, the niche that you're talking about onto the post. And this is so everyone else can have the ability to filter things the way they want to see it. It adds the customization. It's a key point of it. So it's important not only to add niches, but to be accurate in what you're adding as well. At the moment, you can add 3. And the reason behind that is just for testing to make sure that it works that way. In the future, you'll definitely be able to add more. But make sure that you're adding things that are pertinent to your post. Don't leave anything that's important out. So let's add a photo, just a stock photo here. Now we'll do outdoors. We would do fishing. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Went out for a few hours today. Okay, and we'll just post it like that. Boom, perfect. Now, I'm following fishing. So if we go over, here we go, outdoors. If we go to fishing, there's my post. Now, because it's filtered, it only shows the filtered niche at the moment. All right. Now, the other thing you can do on a post is add a review. So let's add a photo again. All right. So I love kayak. So we'll add kayaking. We will add outdoors. I'm usually not whitewater kayaking here in Pennsylvania. We've got relaxing streams, not streams, but creeks. So slower going. So usually I'm smoking a cigar. So had a great float today. And really enjoyed this stick. So the other thing you can do is you can add a review. So let's say there's not a brand in already. It's a new brand or something that's just not in the database yet. You have the ability to add it in. So let's say ABC cigars, right? You just add that brand. It makes a little note here that the brand will be added at posting. So ABC Cigars has their 123 Maduro. Whoops. There we go. We can add that product. And you can say, it's 4 stars. Now, let's say you were like, oh, wait a second, that's not right. Right? So you go back. Actually, what I smoked was a Perdomo, and I smoked the 20th anniversary, and that's a 5-star, in my opinion, a 5-star smoke, right? So you add the review, 20th anniversary there. And now, here's the key difference. Our first post paid us. This second post costs us. And any post after that costs us Stardust. So the idea, again, is quality over quantity. This platform is going to succeed because it's unique and it's different. And one of those things is to add quality things that are happening in your life and getting rewarded for it. So let's post that. So there was my fishing one. Let us find, there we go, cigars. If I go to cigars, there it is with my review. So that's posting. Next, let's check out the profile. So the easiest way to get to a profile of someone is obviously clicking their information up top on the top of their posts. If you're trying to get to your profile, the easiest way to do that is through the menu. You can click here on your information there. You can click on profile. So let's go to my profile and check things out. So I have on here, you've got a bio. You'll be able to see the niches that people are following. So here's some of the niches I've followed that interest me. And then down here, you can add links. So links to your other social media, links to your website, that type of thing. You can edit this, and it brings up a way to edit. So you edit that, and you can see 1, 2, 3 is now down there. The other thing too, you can add links. So let's do twitter.com/RyanMark. I think that's right. Save that, and now hit done. And these will link straight to your other links, whatever they happen to be, whether, again, it be a website, an email, or a social media account, which is also a website. And then up at the top here, you can go see your posts. So there's the kayaking post I made and the fishing post I made. And then you can also change your photo out. So let's do a new profile picture. Oof. That's a bug. We'll have to look into that. So there's the new photo I posted. You want to do a new cover photo. Open that up. New cover photo comes in. Hit upload. Boom. So last but not least, there is a settings area. And again, you can get through this from either menu. But if you're on your profile, you can also go to the settings here. So this is going to show you your account information. In the future, there's going to be more here. You'll be able to edit things from this window. Notifications. You are able to toggle notifications on and off. This is something that's in development at the moment, but you'll be able to say what types of notifications you want. Do you want to see when someone comments on your post? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you want to know about likes, shares, follows, and whatever else is here as time goes on? But this will be the area where you'll be able to set your preferences for notifications. There's a follows tab, so you can see everything that you are following, and you're able to unfollow from here if you want to. Gives you a little warning, make sure that's what you wanted to do, that you didn't misclick it. You can say, yeah, I don't want to follow mountain biking anymore. And then lastly, here in settings, you can see your blocks. So here are things that I've blocked. I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't want to block Apple anymore. So you unblock Apple. Now, unless you're following it, you won't see it in your following feed. But if Apple comes up on a post, it won't. It will actually show up if a friend of yours is talking about that brand. The final thing to look at here, or to show, is in the lower right menu here, there is a place to track bugs. So you can title the issue, issue test, and then you can come down here and say something about it and submit that. If you want to learn more, go to beta.nyched.com. Thanks for checking this out, and resist the algorithm.